Here and welcome to a little bit of FIFA 14, and today we're going to be doing somewhat of a cup run, somewhat not, I guess. It is a cup run because we are going through an entire cup with our two different teams, and this is the team that we're going to be using real quick, this BPL team. Very cheap, not extremely expensive. I think it's like around 30k, and we come up against a very similar team, probably around the same price, if I'm honest, maybe a little bit less expensive, I'm not sure, but we come up against it nonetheless, and it was an okay team. He does end up scoring first from a corner, and it's not from the corner itself, but it bounces to him, and he kind of just walks right past my defense. Really embarrassing that I let him through, and he takes a shot on goal, and it goes in. But what I really want to talk about is the fact that as of yesterday, or no, as of 2 days ago, so Sunday, I've actually gone on a pretty nice winning streak, and I've gone around, I think at this point, like 15 games without losing. And I guess that kind of spoils the cup run for you guys because that's what you guys are going to see. Not 15 games, but 4 of those 15. And I've gone around 15 games without losing. And I started to think, like, why is it that I'm doing better this time around than previous times? Or why is it that I've, in a sense, why is it that I've been able to come back from every single time that I have lost the game? Or that it looked like I was going to lose the game. This team, very strange team when I looked at it. I'm like, there's no way this team is going to function very well, and you guys will see the result of this game. But back to what I was saying, it was kind of weird because I'm not the best player, so for me to go 15 games undefeated, that's pretty impressive. Unless I was in like Division 10, then I guess it would kind of make sense, but I'm not, and this is the cup, so a lot of people like to play the cup. A lot of people who are good at the game like to play cup matches, and it seemed kind of weird to me that I kept, you know, first of all, getting lucky. Like, look at that, Jovetic just pushes past 2 defenders and gets that ball, but most importantly, like, all my shots were going in, they were on target, and it kind of made me question, like, why is it that sometimes, no matter what I do, no matter how well I play, those shots don't seem to go in. For example, that shot right there from Schürrle, it was a nice finesse shot into the far post that hit the post and in, and usually if I try to take that, or it's not usually, I guess every once in a while, you get those games where for whatever reason, no matter what you do, those shots will not go in, your normal shots won't go in. And it's really strange. Now this team that we come up against with our Bundesliga team, a much better Bundesliga team he has, and we try to keep that little knack for using a lesser lesser Bundesliga team to beat better I keep saying BPL, to beat better Bundesliga teams. And right here, Draxler again pushing through defenders. And once again, here's what I'm talking about. Like, why is it that I was able to push past a defender there and in the last game, but I'm not able to do it consistently? Right here, he does it as well with Lewandowski. He kind of just turns, and my defender is not strong enough to keep him out of the back of the net, and he scores a goal for himself. But it's very weird, and I want to say that I've improved at the game, but at the same time, there's no real, like, I guess, there's no real facts to back that up. I haven't been playing the game more than usual. I've been using the false 9 formation still, and all of a sudden it seems like I've exponentially turned up the amount of skill that I use. Now, with that being said, I do get lucky, and so does my opponent right there. How that header went directly to Lewandowski, who was not offside, might I add. I don't know. He gets a nice ball right there, shoots far post, and we're down 3-2. But no worries, because almost from kickoff, like a few minutes later, I get a little bit of luck myself. The defender takes it away. Aubameyang pushes past them once again, hits the post, but it's okay because Bender's there to pick up that third goal, and we actually end up going into a penalty. But there's penalty shootout. But there's like nothing that I did differently. There's nothing. I guess what I've implemented into my game is a lot of passing. I've decided to go for the easy passes rather than instantly try to 1-2 over the top chip through ball. And by the way, I didn't include all the penalties. I didn't win in 2 penalties. I just kind of cut it to the one that I blocked and to the very final one. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I guess I've improved my passing a lot. I've tried to maintain at least 80 passing, and if you guys look back at the match stats, I think it was around 78% because that match was tough. That Bundesliga team was tough to beat. But what I've tried to focus on more is going for simple passes that I know the person won't get to, and essentially I think that's what's making me win. As long as I keep the ball, as long as I'm doing nice easy passes here and back, it makes it really hard on the opponent to get the ball, obviously, and furthermore it means that they have to push you extremely hard, and if they're constantly pushing you, that means they're leaving open spaces, and that means that your runs are much easier to get to. And for example, right here, look at all his center backs. He moves his center back All I have to do is press Y to get it right in the middle of the field. He pulls out his keeper, and it's a nice chip by Aubameyang. And I think that's the secret to playing well in this game, because this game's a really hard game to play. Like, there's a lot of people who are really good at this game, and then sometimes it's just like the game isn't going their way. So what I want you guys to do if you guys play FIFA is try out passing. Try out simple passes. Don't try to force anything. If you see an easy pass, go for the easy pass. Go for the pass that they can't block. But anyway, that's it for the tips. As usual, I buy a gold pack just because I feel like it's kind of lame to play the tournament and not get a pack. So here's the pack that I get. I get absolutely nothing in it. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, let me know in the comments below. And as always, have a great day or night depending on when you're watching this. Peace.